Is that what this is? Is this the French vanilla?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Are you serious? Are you serious? Drake, are we drinking the French vanilla, the new French vanilla?
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
It's very good.
You got a cell phone going off? Are you serious? Welcome to the Drake Report, Drake, got a great program here. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on around the world. Are you serious? You know, that's the Trump coffee cup, you know.
Yeah.
Are you a Trump fan?
I am.
Love the president?
Yeah.
You know
America.
Whose birthday is it today? First Lady.
Oh, yeah, it is the
First Lady.
Yeah,
She's 50 today.
Yeah, my dad.
Lady, Melania Trump.
Yeah, my dad told me that.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Melania. All right?
Yeah.
All right, so Drake Report.
Yeah, we got some good stories, but we can't go into them right now because we got a sponsor.
Yeah. Thanks, Drake. I appreciate that. Put a shout out real fast for noblegoldinvestments.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestments.com. So the preppers are going to say, we told you so. Okay. And the financial advisors are scrambling to justify their advice on your retirement funds. But it all means diddly squat, really, Drake. I mean, this isn't the time for the blame game, okay? This is the time to help each other out. And before this crisis happened, Noble Gold had been helping investors to educate themselves and discover new ways of avoiding financial disaster. That's still the case because they're offering right now to talk to you for free about what free's important. Free. About what choices might still be on the table to rescue your retirement plans. They have helped hundreds of people secure their stock-backed IRAs with gold and silver to stop them falling so hard. It's time you get into the world of physical precious metals before it is too late. Have a chat with Colin Plume and his staff over there at noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Or pick up the phone and call them right now at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And tell them Pastor Paul and Drake sent you.
Yeah,
Drake, the Drake Report. Okay, Drake, you got a lot going on here. Can you tell us what's happening? What's the big story tonight? There's a lot of big stories. What's one of them?
All right, so our main story in the title, Hail. So, we're going to start off from going from America all the way down to India first. And on April the 22nd, more than 4,200 people went homeless because of a huge apocalyptic type hailstorm.
4,200 people went homeless because of apocalyptic hail in India.
Yeah, it damaged a lot of the houses, brought them down. It's damaging crops, houses, cars, really all across the world. But now we're going to come back to America to northwestern Louisiana, which had like baseball-sized hail, and those are never fun to go.
It's about the size of the Drake ball, you know? Yeah. That's big hail. I mean, if you think about that, Drake, look at that. That's about the same size as the Drake Report stress ball. Are you serious? Look at that. Huge in Bossier City, Louisiana.
Yeah. Which hail that size coming down very fast from clouds and stuff, that hits your head.
That could kill you.
Yeah, that could give you...
So what did it do, Drake? Did it break out windows and smash things?
Yeah,
what happened?
It broke houses. It destroyed a lot of other private property over there. And here's a video right here.
What?
Yeah, that was in Florida, which had huge size hails hitting down on what I presume to be a flood, maybe.
No, it's probably a lake.
Yeah, kind of.
It looks like it's just sitting over by the lakeside, but still, I mean, somebody's sitting out their side.
I wouldn't want to be.
You, Drake, that will break windows.
I will break legs, break foot,
Are you serious?
arms.
What?
Yeah, and also
shut the front door, Drake. That is huge. That almost went through that window right there.
Yeah, Which again, I'd be scared to be that guy recording it, because if you stand right there, go
Just smash. Yeah, you could get a comatose.
fractured skull, and,
Yeah,
and you really don't want to get injured in this times right now. And be sent to the hospital
Because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, corona.
Now you got me stressing out. So, major hailstorms in Denver. Didn't it happen in Denver? Look at this. That's Denver, Colorado, Drake.
Yeah.
That's smashing back windows out of cars. Look at that. That's not a go. Put that back up there. Brock, put that back up there.
Yeah.
That hail. Look at that. That's a boulder. I mean, that's
like.
I mean, that's like a rock. I mean, that's like a.
Yeah, just imagine you're like
It's two hands, 3 hands.
Yeah, just imagine someone just throwing rocks like pretty high up,
Big, huge.
That's what it'd feel like.
Launching.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to weigh probably 8. I'm gonna just say that hail ball right there that he's showing. That probably weighs a good 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Would you say, Brock, 4 to 5 pounds? It's in that neighborhood.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
That's insane.
Yeah. That can
break the membrane for sure. I mean, that's just gonna.
That would break mailboxes too.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, shatter glass and all. And okay, so hail. Now remember what Mike Around the World said, that this year we would see unbelievable, huge hail.
Yes, and look what's happening right now.
Yeah. So I mean, again, and he said the reason, Drake, is because of what they call atmospheric pressure. That the radiation and the cosmic dust storm, space dust, that's full of iron, kind of red tint, is pushing the jet stream down, which is creating more straight line winds, stronger winds, and it takes strong wind to create hail. Okay, so
and big pieces of hail,
and that's what's falling
out of the sky.
So it looks like
huge splashes.
It looks like Mike Around the World's right on this. And
that's.
Speaking of Mike Around the World, we just got confirmation yesterday. He is going to be one of our speakers in the Alien, AI, and the Antichrist conference. He joined us along with Steve Quayle.
The AAA.
The AAA. You got it. Aliens. Aliens, AI technology, and the Antichrist. These 3 categories need to be explained. We're having a powerful webinar at my website, July 17th and 18th. Get your ticket now. It's time to answer some of the unexplained questions that have boggled the minds and the deception. Hollywood has confused so many, but we will answer them all. Get prepared in these last days. Okay, and also, I just so you know, we got Mike Around the World to join us along with Steve Quayle and Russ Dizdar and Ellie Marzulli.
Those are some fun guys.
Yeah, great guys, great information. But of course, Mike talked about these hailstorms, and he'll be explaining some new information that he's never shared publicly at the Megaquake conference. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But Drake, what else is going on here?
And so in Jefferson County, which is in Denver, right? In Denver.
Is this Denver, Colorado?
Yeah, it's Denver.
Okay, yeah, Denver.
So in Jefferson County, wildfires stand at 68 acres, but it's not yet contained. And that happened and that happened yesterday too. So the wildfires started yesterday. Firefighters arrived at the scene. There's some pictures of it. It was burning down it was burning down fields and stuff, and it's very bad. And it's still not yet contained, which is probably one of the worst parts about it. And
so there we go again with the wildfires. That's another one of the things that we were told, that the fires we're going to have more and more fires that's going to be spreading. Now we've had some bad, last 3-4 summers have been bad for wildfires.
Oh yeah, whenever summer comes, it's always lined up.
But it seems like we're getting more and more droughts, Drake, and we're hearing that we're getting ready to have a major, what they call a mega drought for the West Coast of the United States. And that report came out 2 weeks ago. Now look at this map right here.
There's the map.
What's that say, Drake?
So in the southern part of California, Nevada, and New Mexico,
Arizona, and Mexico.
That's all heat. Now if you look on the top near Montana, is it, and North Dakota, that's snow, and below that's rain. Right over there, touching a little bit in Idaho, and in Montana, I'm pretty sure.
In Colorado.
Yeah, in Colorado.
So
the rain's hopefully we're probably going to get put down the
This
fire.
is the
too.
overall. So we're looking at overall. But also, there's a map that shows the heat. And maybe Brock can show us that one because even though that's they're looking at. You don't have that one? Oh, that's your report on that? Okay. So, Drake, there's the wildfires that are in the Denver area. Looks like that's the beginning of here we go again with another West Coast wildfire year. I hope not, because this is April.
Because it did hit Australia very bad last year, too. If you remember that, when Australia was getting hit by fires, and that could go down to the USA, North America, South America, start burning up over there.
We have also, folks, record heat will build up this week. What did you find out about the record heat?
So yeah, like in the southwest of America.
Where?
In America.
Okay.
So there will be likely high 90s and even up to the triple digits. It's pretty possible in the southwest. Also, in some areas, there'll be record-breaking heat that will start shattering some records around there in those areas.
So when we look at that, I mean, they're obviously talking about California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, but
Maybe
it's
Oregon.
kind of the Oregon's going to be real hot. I mean, Washington State, you're going to be warmer than normal, but this is really going to be stressful for a lot of people.
So that's what
that heat, and that's why, there you go, stress ball. I mean, but seriously, according to the reports I'm getting here this week, widespread warmth this week will grip much of the West, where it will likely set more record highs, Drake, for most of April. High pressure system has been situated over the Gulf of Alaska, but it will move into the western lower 48 states this week. And the jet stream will swing into southern Canada as this occurs, allowing a dome of hot air to build over the southwest by the middle of the week. Temperatures tend to warm up when the jet streams bulge northward, so many parts of the west will still have their warmest air so far this year. So we're getting ready to see some very warm end of April, early May.
Yeah, and in Alaska, as you said that too, Alaska is actually getting a little bit more drier because on that map it didn't really show snow. Like it didn't show snow that much in Alaska. So,
yeah, they didn't get as much snow as normal.
Yeah, normally they get snow because they're part of they're near Canada.
But this time of year they can
Russia.
still get a couple snowstorms. But it looks like it's going to be a drier spring for them, and then we're going to be going into the summer, and the heat is already going to begin. I mean, it's going to get real hot, guys. And what my concern is, and even though I don't see that in the forecast, Drake, that when you have this hot of a late April in the West, you still got cooler air that can blow up, can come out of the north, and can blow up out of the, let's say, and can meet this air. You have cool air from the north connecting or colliding with the hot air of the west, can create some tornadic activity, some tornadoes in the Midwest.
Tornadoes could be a possibility.
And I'm just saying, looking out ahead here a little bit, midweek, late week, into next weekend, we could have some storms, some very violent, windy tornado, and some hailstorms. We really could. So let's stay awake on this, guys. You know, it's
tornadoes are always a possibility whenever anything's happening.
Right. Now, Drake, the coronavirus is still not over. And I mean, we're trying our best. We want to get the nation open. Let's open the doors. Let's let everyone put the rims back on the basketball court, and let's start playing, right?
Yeah.
What is your report on that, Drake?
So for confirmed cases in the entire world, there's 2.9 million confirmed cases with 200,000 or 206,000 deaths in the world, and in America there's almost a million.
Almost a million cases.
Almost a million confirmed cases too, and 54,000 deaths.
And that's a lot of people have died. 54,000 have died in America.
Also, Canada's numbers are going up. They're at 46,000.
Yeah. And I was just looking here at the coronavirus report. Of course, the United States, like you said, almost 1 million cases, 963,000 cases, 54,664 people are dead. Spain is now at almost 250,000 cases, 226,000 cases. Italy has 197,000 cases. France is at 161,000 cases. Germany at 157,000. The United Kingdom at 154,000. Turkey's at 110,000. Iran is at 90,000, and they've got a second wave going now.
Oh, yeah.
And China says 83. We don't believe anything they say. Russia now hits 80,000 cases.
Yeah, because
it's taken extremely taken off there in
because
Russia.
Russia was like, I guess maybe a late bloomer when
They're very late.
Yeah, even though that Russia's so huge.
But then in the last 10 days, it has exploded in Russia. Brazil's at 61,000. Like you said, Canada's at 46,000.
Yeah.
But really, they're really concerned in Russia right now because this is exploding.
Yeah, what I'm thinking on what's probably going to happen is that Russia's going to explode in probably the next 2 weeks. Their numbers are going to go very high up. And also, you got to watch out for Brazil and Canada, too, because those numbers are out of nowhere just springing up.
Yeah.
And China's numbers just...
they're lying.
They just stopped counting.
And now we're getting some information. We're going to talk about it in the next broadcast, Drake. But Kim Jong Un, we're getting now conflicting reports. We have reports that Kim Jong Un, of course, died. That was Hong Kong media was announcing that out of China. Also, Japanese media announced that. And now, about an hour ago, South Korea's president said, "Well, wait a minute. I think he's still alive."
Because of what he was sending out and stuff.
Well, because simply there's reports that but China's got a bunch of people there right now who went to his bedside. The reports are that he had surgery, that the heart surgery botched, that Kim Jong Un is in a vegetative state. He's in a comatose. He's in a vegetative state. He's just being kept alive by a respirator. His personal train, has been setting since April 21st outside the hospital.
That has to say about something.
Yeah,
he likes to use that train.
And we're hearing from some of our other sources that there was a 6-hour meeting between the top generals of the top generals of North Korea and Kim Jong Un's sister. I don't know if he's dead or alive at this point. Like I said last night when I did the video, there was reports everywhere coming out of China and Japan that he was dead. But I kept saying that's unconfirmed. We just don't know. We have no confirmation from the Pentagon or from the White House.
Nothing, yeah.
But at the same time, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Not even the White House knows.
I think they know. They're just not saying. I think that he's probably either A, he's dead, or B, he's dead, brain dead on a respirator, a vegetative state, and they're now scrambling to figure out who's going to run the country and how do we work this out. China and America may be involved in negotiations.
Yeah, because after he's probably going to die, it's going to be kind of weird in North Korea, like about who's going to take over, who's up next.
Real weird. Yeah. I mean, does his sister take over, or think
he has a brother?
Well, he had one. He killed him.
Oh, yeah.
He killed his brother.
He had a brother.
And he killed his uncle.
Yeah.
And some of his cousins. So, no, it's a good question. Who's taking over? And the problem's going to be this. I've got another report. I've got another source. I'm not going to reveal this source because he didn't want me to on this report, another source. But this source is telling me that there were generals that not only did doctors go to Kim Jong Un's side at the hospital out of China, but there were also Chinese generals that came along and are trying to work out a deal. And here's the deal, and that is according to reports from inside the Pentagon, our sources are saying that China is thinking about working out a deal with South Korea and the United States. And this is what it would be. Half of North Korea would go to China. Half of North Korea would go to South Korea.
China.
And there'd be no more North Korea.
China would like that.
And South Korea would like that. Because no more loose cannon, boom, 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 Kim Jong Un threatening to shoot you if they can work out a deal. So That might be what's going on behind the scenes. The Trump administration working with Kim Jong Un. The guy from the president of South Korea, President Moon in South Korea, President Xi in China, President Trump in the United States, and they're telling the little sister and the other generals, guys, why don't you be willing to let's just divide the country in half. Nobody gets killed here. And you guys can start living a better life.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
help out the people there that's living in North Korea.
Oh, the people were the big winners.
But do you think that could start conflict? But do you think that could start conflict with China and South Korea?
Well, there's always going to be a little pressure between China and South Korea. That's a great question, Drake. Because China's communist and South Korea's a free country like us, a democracy. Yeah. There will be conflict, but they've been working with each other long enough. They're not one. Yeah. South Korea don't want war with China. China don't want war with South Korea.
Yeah.
And Kim Jong Un and these guys have been the loose cannons. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Like any moment, they'll start sending bombs.
Just shooting missiles off at Japan and whatever. Happy birthday, First Lady Melania Trump. Happy birthday. Today, the First Lady turned 50 years old today. 50 today. So happy birthday to her. Yeah.
Half away from 3 digits.
Well, we take it one day at a time, Drake. Okay. All right. Guys, we got a lot to talk about. I'll be back. We're going to have to let you go, Drake. It's been a great... Don't forget, guys. Oh, Brock. Mike Around the World is going to talk about some stuff. But we got... Steve Quayle's going to blow our mind. Steve Quayle's already recorded his message for Mega Quake 2020. Brock, you're the only person who heard the message. You said it was phenomenal, that you almost fell off your chair hearing the information by Steve Quayle. Guys, get Mega Quake 2020 right now. Be right back in just a second. Are you serious? Due to coronavirus concerns, Mega Quake 2020 cannot be held live in Indianapolis, but you won't miss it. Everyone that's bought a ticket will be able to see it on demand May 1st and 2nd. And I'm going to send you a free gift as well. And if you want a ticket, go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. We'll talk about Planet X, earthquakes, volcanoes, Cascadia subduction zone, New Madrid, all of it. Go to my website now. So you want to get your tickets, guys. Get your tickets. I'm stressed out, Drake. I'm stressed out. Get your tickets for Mega Quake 2020. Mega Quake 2020, Drake. Great report tonight, Drake.
Yeah.
Great job, man. Tell them to see you later.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I am serious.
I wish I was serious, but I'm not that serious as you are.
I'm always serious.
I know that.
I like being serious.